Welcome back, everyone. In the past few months, Ukrainians have had to face their worst winter since Vladimir Putin launched his full-scale war. Tomorrow marks 4 years since that invasion, and Russian attacks have since crippled Ukraine's energy system. Attacks in recent months have escalated against thermal plants and against Ukrainian citizens in their homes, meaning hundreds of thousands often have to spend days without heat, without power, without water, in temperatures that have sometimes dipped below zero. Our chief correspondent, Ian Pannell, has this story.
This is the cruelest winter of war in Ukraine. For nearly 4 years, Russia's tried to break the will of the nation by ruthlessly targeting Ukraine's heating grid. After years of repeated attacks, it finally appears to be succeeding. Kyiv suffering the coldest temperatures in years, reaching as low as -5 degrees Fahrenheit in some nights, rarely above freezing. The Russian strikes have left millions of Ukrainians without light or heat and often water, sometimes for weeks.
Я считаю, что я не обязан ни дуться, ни гнуться, понимаете, просто. А ситуация реально...
For Ukrainians, it's a daily fight for survival. Finding ways to keep living through the cold and the dark.
I live on this floor. It looks cozy, but it's cold.
Irina Tsilik's apartment building is in one of the worst affected areas in Kyiv, Troyeshina.
So this is the temperature now, 7 degrees. Okay, it was 6 in the morning.
The day we visited, it's -4 degrees Fahrenheit outside. After Russia knocked out the power, the building's pipes froze and then burst, causing catastrophic flooding.
The temperatures are too low, so when the workers try to restart the system of the heating, you see how pipes broke.
Downstairs in the basement, workmen are trying to repair the damaged system. Irina meeting her elderly neighbour going into her apartment.
Pani Valentina, she lives in the same building as I am, and she lives alone.
Valentina is in her 90s and also without heating.
Pani Valentina, she's always so brave and full of optimism that I already told her that she's my role model.
Но главное, чтобы были здоровые.
Да.
Самое главное в жизни.
Ordinary life in Kyiv is increasingly complex. The roar of generators is now constant.
Тут даже свечка.
Living life in the dark is the new normal. At home, people are turning to inventive ways to stay warm. Even heating bricks. Authorities are setting up more and more so-called invincibility points. Heated military-style tents where people can warm up and recharge their phones. Ukrainians know their spirit is being tested by Russia. The young responding with defiance. Recently, hundreds partying on a frozen reservoir. But the reality is an unending winter of discontent for so many. Yekaterina says she's reached a breaking point. Worried for her young son, she made the difficult decision to leave Kyiv for Istanbul, Turkey.
Ну, можно попробовать пожить, но с ребенком это уже я не знаю. Сейчас я считаю крайне вообще критическая точка, что ну вот просто... Я считаю, с детьми это сидеть там просто преступление.
A growing number of people are leaving the capital, at least for the winter. Part of the Kremlin's strategy, trying to make Ukraine unlivable, hoping to force the government to capitulate in negotiations.
Вот так вот, как марионетками играют тобой. Вот, ой, а что будет, если мы вам выключим свет? А что будет, если не вы? А выживете вы, вот электричество не будет? А еще погода минус 25. А вот что вы будете делать? Ну, в общем, вот так вот играют, как хотят, как пешками просто.
But Ekaterina says she believes she will go back. And that despite the brutal winter, Ukrainians won't give up.